lost so that we can continue in the faith. Am I saying anything good? So therefore, a miracle begins to happen. What begins to happen, women of God and children and the men, servants of God, this axe begin to become afloat. And I come to let you know prophetically today that your gift is right afloat. You lost something today, but I came all the way here from Charlotte to tell you this. What you lost has been found. You may not be able to put your hands on it and say, that's where I lost it and that's it. I need to get it. I need to instill it back into my mind and my heart. But I know, I see it. Now that I know, now I can deal with my past. Now I can deal with my reality. Now I can deal with where I am. And some of you, if you can just look at somebody next to you and say, I'm about to get back where I used to be. Oh my God, I wish I had some people to understand that I have fell away from the faith. Come on, somebody. And you still know how to shout. You still know how to sing. You know how to dance, but you stop believing God. And some of you, when we are praying for others, you believe in God greater for somebody else than yourself. And so God said, what about you? I'm trying to, oh my God, confabulate with you. And you lost something. And God said, I'm connecting myself back to what you lost. And what you really lost was a hot dose of me. Can you look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the prognosis has been given. And the diagnosis has been given. But the antidote is God. And so therefore we understand here that it begins to come float. The axe comes from the Hebrew word barzil. Somebody say barzil. It means to implement, and it comes from the root word birzoth. It means to pierce. And some of you, you may not understand what's going on here, is that this story actually takes a look and a journey in the early church. It shows us that something is missing in the Christian lives of our people. As we begin to dissect the Christian church, we find out that one thing that we have lost, and that is our zeal. We don't carry the supernatural power of God the way we used to. That's why we have to pray in our prayers, come again, Lord, like you did for Wigglesworth. Come again like you did for George Mason. Come again like you did for Paul and Barnabas. Come again like you did for Moses. That's the type of prayer that I pray, because we don't see God healing people from AIDS anymore. But yet we're in the house of God worshiping and we're praying, but we got our children of God dying from cancer. Come again, again, and again like you did before. You lost our supernatural power of healing to begin with, to look at the actual ailment in the bodies of those who are ill and say, come out and be healed. And see the evidence right away. We have lost something, church. Y'all talking back to me here. We have become distressed and we have become powerless, but yet we know how to shout and dance. And what God said, I need you to come up to an ability where you can speak those things that are not as though they were, and wait to see the manifestation of what you prayed for. I dare you lay hands on yourself and say, I decree and declare right now in my life that whatever I speak, it shall come to pass. Look at your neighbor behind you and say, neighbor, I don't know about you, but whatever God promised in your life, it's still going to pass. It's still coming to pass. It's still on the way. I need you to look at somebody across the room and say, oh. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. I had to test your power. Come on, somebody. And so what we need to understand is here, God is saying that I'm bringing back the supernatural power. My God, my God. He said, Acts 1 and 8 said, after the Holy Ghost shall come upon you, you shall receive power. After the Holy Ghost come. I wish I had somebody to help me in here. What he begins to say is the power that you lost is the power to be a great witness among men. And so I'm about to fix you on your behalf and take you to a place that your shadow will bring healing to somebody else. That when you just pray a prayer of healing, somebody's coming out of their dilemma. I dare you lay hands on somebody and say, I decree and declare that you're coming out